సో టుడే మన వీడియోస్లో ఎప్పుడు యూకే చూస్తున్నారు, యుఎస్ చూస్తున్నారు, సో అదర్ కంట్రీస్ ఎందుకు టచ్ చేయట్లేదు అని అనుకుంటున్నారు కదా. సో ఈ రోజు మీ ముందే తీసుకొచ్చాను జర్మన్ యూనివర్సిటీ, ఇట్స్ ఐబీ హాక్షులే. సో ఈ ఐబీ హాక్షులే యూనివర్సిటీలో ఏమేమి ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ ఉన్నాయి అండ్ ఎవరికి యూనివర్సిటీ బెనిఫిట్ ఉంది అనేది కొంచెం క్లియర్ కట్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ యూనివర్సిటీ రిప్రజెంటేటివ్ మనతో ఉన్నారు. సో we can ask about this university and what the programs are available, what is the entry requirements, how this university will helpful to our students. We can sorry,
Anish.
Anish is there, so we can ask some questions about our university, this university particularly, IB Hochschule. Okay, so tell me about IB Hochschule and how this university will helpful to our students.
Yes. So, giving a bit insight first about the university, IB Hochschule. Right, we are an established university since 2007. Till date, we have been recruiting students from Germany only. Now, this is our first year to international students.
Okay.
And we're coming up with a lot of benefits for the students. Right, and the major one is we are offering health-related programs.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when talking about health-related programs, it is much more into a campus that is inside a hospital, right?
Yeah.
So you can understand if it is in university, if it is a new program that is into health, and if you're inside a hospital, how beneficial it could be, right? In that sense, if it is about part-time jobs or full-time jobs, the hospital will help the university students coming there, because their first approach would be the university, right? Because we are an association of the UKB Trauma Center, that's the hospital's name, right? And our university's name is IB Hochschule, right? Now we are delivering programs into health programs, that is MSc Digital Health and a MA Healthcare Education. Now, what you as a student require to come up with is your academics, right? Which has to be 60% and a 1 year of experience into healthcare.
Okay.
Now, when I say healthcare, people or students might have a confusion. I don't have an experience into hospital segment.
Yes.
No, healthcare is not only hospital, right? So when I say healthcare, it's a huge industry.
Yes.
Health insurance people are healthcare people. Pharmaceutical companies are healthcare people,
Yes.
right? So anyone
representatives are also
healthcare people,
yes.
right?
Yes.
So if you have done giving an example here, if you have done an IT bachelor's in IT, right, and then you have worked somewhere into a healthcare department, let it be a pharmaceutical company or in hospitals or anywhere in such regions, right? You are still eligible to come and enroll in IB Hochschule within program into MSc Digital Health or
Then
MA Healthcare Education.
the program change also you will accept with the relevant
1 year of experience. 1 year of
relevant work experience
Yes.
is there, you can accept those cases also.
Yes, we can accept the cases
Okay.
also.
So how about the visa chances for that students?
See, to be very honest and transparent here, this is in first market entry university for us, right? International students are going to be first time coming in the intake of October 25, and there's another intake coming in April 26, right? But what I understand from Germany is, right, Germany always gives quality education to students, and if you are able to explain your quality towards the embassy parts, visas are never a concern, right? What I always look is again, SOP is much more important with your visa parts, right? So if you are able to justify yourself, why do you want to study in Germany, right? Then yes, there's no visa hurdles there. So again, Germany is a country which has got about 90-95% of visa success rates as of now.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's any hurdle in terms of visas there.
Okay. So what about the entry requirements, sir?
Okay, so for academic wise, like as I said, your bachelor's has to be 60% because these are master's programs, right? And we require IELTS, that is overall 6, nothing less than 5.5 is completely fine for us. And we also do accept TOEFL. So TOEFL overall 80 is acceptable here. Now, why IELTS? Because it's a completely English taught program, right? Now, again, there's a question mark for a student. What about German as a language, right?
Actually, so there is a rumor who's roaming around the world is, so if student wants to go to Germany, so student definitely complete their at least of B1 B2 levels. So what did you said about that?
Okay, so here we are providing completely English taught programs, right? There's no German as in language requirement, but we as a university will be supporting our students providing them a free German language there.
Super.
And one more beneficial part is they get a certificates from Goethe Institute.
Okay.
So I believe everyone's known about Goethe. Goethe is in world's leading German language provider, and the student gets certificates up to B1. And according to the students, language grabbing skills, he can go up to B2 as well. So German language is completely free. Now again, as you said, rumors. So why rumors is because to come into Germany, you need to know German as a language. And top of that, the program that we are providing is into healthcare. Now you have to communicate with local people there, right? And that's the reason why we have come up with German as a language free there.
Yes, of course.
Now
but the rumor is only for the sake of visa. If you want to take a visa from the German embassy or something, so you need to complete their German language at least of B1 or B2 level. So that is what the problem is. So actually, we are every time we are told the student, so there is no need to do a German language here. So that is completely in English. But still students are confusing about this. So that is what I raised that question to you.
Okay, for that I will give you a very good answer is, first is, make them visit the German embassy's website.
Yeah.
No embassies have mentioned that, they require German as a language when you come to study in Germany.
Yes.
So that's where the first stage they clear it.
Yes.
Because embassy people are the one who declares the policies and regulations, right?
Yes.
So if you visit to German embassy, right, or the website, they have never mentioned, even universities providing English programs, you require a German language there. No. That's a straightforward no. No such embassy is requesting you to provide German language. But yes, why German language? Is because your part-time jobs, your full-time jobs requires a local communication, right?
Yes.
Now, I would say German people loves German as a language there, right? Even as an Indians, you would have been seeing everywhere, right? That people are coming with Maharashtra as a language or Kannada as a language, right? So same way goes with Germany as well. So German people loves German a lot, right? And that's where they ask their students to come up with understanding or learning a level of A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. So I would always say is that come to the university, learn your German along with your programs, and then establish into your future careers.
Okay.
That helps you with your German language. It becomes easier to find a part-time job. It becomes easier to find your future career jobs there. But German is not a requirement for an university studies.
Got it. So, for our programs like digital health or healthcare education, so these two programs requirements you already told that, and the main problem here in South India, especially AB and Telangana, some students have a backlogs. Okay, so if the student have around 5 or 6 backlogs on that, so one subject they can take a repeatedly. So will you count those repeated backlogs as well, or else how many backlogs overall you will accept? So can you please explain about that?
Okay, see, in terms of backlogs, we do not have any issues because again, I came from a bachelor's degree and then I'm working here, right?
Okay.
So we understand about students' mentality. When they are in college, bit here and there it happens. That's okay, completely fine. Backlogs are not a concern for us.
Okay.
But only concern that we have to look after, a student has to finish the proper, year of education.
Okay.
I will give in 1 year of extension. It's completely fine because if you get us a backlogs in the last semester, he will only clear it in the next year. Not possible in the same year, right? So that's the reason 1 year of extension is given, right? So in terms of backlogs, it's completely fine. We don't worry about it. But what majorly you have to look after is the 60% of academic has to be met. So if it is there, and if it is there with like 6, 7, 8 backlogs, no problems in that case.
So this program will accept the BSc nursing students, biopharmacy students, as well as non-background students with a relevant work experience. You will accept. Right?
We will accept that.
Okay. So what about the future? After masters, what about the career for that student?
Yeah. See, so after doing MSc Digital Health, student can go into a lot of different options, right? A student can start working as an digital counselor. The student can assist a doctor, right? Because the curriculums that we have, right, it is digital medicine, right? Understanding the digital world about the hospital segments. Those are our curriculums, right? So you can work into the different zones. If I say zones, it is not only hospitals. You can work with different zones where healthcare is related. You can work as in digital midwifery, right? You can work into that segments of different profiles that you have in there. Counselor you can work as there for themselves. So project managers you can work as there. If into in hospital, right? If you need to take care of their digital world as in project manager, you can work as there. So this program MSc Digital Health opens up a lot of options for the student. Now, when I talk about MA Healthcare, right, students coming from BSc Nursing, BSc Pharmacies, or any healthcare background, they are coming to study in healthcare education. If they are interested to become a tutor or a professor, right, in Germany, they are all welcome, right? Or if they want to become a counselor, health-related counselor there in Germany, they are all welcome. So again, those both programs have different opportunities there. And healthcare segments in Western countries, I'm not talking only about Germany. Western countries are in very high in demand, right? They require n numbers of people to come down in their country, work into the healthcare segments, and develop their healthcare segment. Because if I say countries like Germany or countries like European, continents like European segments, they are lacking a lot of healthcare segments at this moment. So in terms of opportunities, there's n numbers of opportunities with healthcare segments with Germany, yes, and with Western countries.
Will you accept education gaps as well?
Okay, so when we say education gap, see, try to understand there will be a gap, right? If a student has done bachelor's and if he's working somewhere, then he will, at a certain stage, he will look for his, jobs and everything. So we as a university, we believe is education gap is not a concern. Right now, how do you justify that gap? See, if a student comes up and says, "No, I was sitting idle," so that means he's not a genuine student to come down. But if he says, "So I did my bachelor's in, my example, right? I did in 2013. Now I want to go for a program. I will accept the application. If he's meeting my academic requirements, if he's meeting my IELTS, it's all good. But he needs to justify what did he do for long 12 years there. So again, an SOP stating that okay, this work experience was there, healthcare segment experience was there, and such things. If it is there, we don't mind coming up with an education gap there. So you come up with an age of 45, 50, 60. See, we are an university who is here to teach or give quality education to the students. So gap is never a concern for us. You're always welcome to us.
So is there any age criteria or something?
100 years? See, not kidding on any part, but yes, age, as I said, is not a concern, right? Anyone can study at any point of age, right? But a hurdle is visa, right?
Yes.
Now, how do you justify yourself? Coming at an age of 70, 85, you want to study in digital health program. But how do you justify that? So if you're able to justify that, please, you're most welcome to us, IB Hochschule.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks for your great information to us. So our students, I think our students already got so so much of information from our university. So we'll definitely look into it. And okay, if we have any questions and doubts, so we'll definitely contact.
Sure, and thanks for inviting IB Hochschule, and I'm pleasure representing IB Hochschule with you, Think Abroad team, right? If you guys have any questions, any queries regarding IB Hochschule, Think Abroad is our registered partners. You can always get in touch with them. And if you want to get in touch with me, please contact Think Abroad. They will make an arrangements or a platform for us to get connected.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.